next week's a slight taper week or deload week, whatever you want to call it, where we have cut back the load, not the volume, and some of the volume, not all the volume. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there's one strength movement in comparison to one Olympic lift in comparison to where we had Olympic lift and strength previously. That's because we are taking a taper week, a week where we're having a lighter week so that we can come back stronger in the next week. That does mean that we move into block 2 of our training. Okay, block 2 of our training, the next 4 weeks after this week, we're going to make various changes. The changes that we're going to make is that we're going to increase our percentages and loads on our Olympic lifts and our strength lifts, our power lifts. The percentages maybe not looking too different, some having a bit more tempo, but the Olympic lifts will be 5 to 10% heavier. I'm playing with including RPE, but we're going to leave it percentage based for now because that makes it easier for us to monitor and make sure that you're all making progress. In terms of that's our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, our strength work's going to become heavier. When it comes to Tuesdays, there's 2 ways that we're going to progress this. The lower skill is going to continue in exactly the same fashion, working on alternating between strict and kip in. However, the accessory exercises, the floor press that we've been doing and the bent over rows, we're going to challenge you further, like I mentioned in the past. Now we're going to start to reintroduce that bench press. We're going to introduce some dumbbell incline press as well. So we're working through increased range of movement, challenging ourselves through a slightly different angle, and that's going to create an increased stimulus and carry over more into our strict presses and other movements and developing our body strength even more. So we're going to progress through increased range of movement. When it comes to Thursdays, we're having some rig installments in, hopefully going to turn up this week. And the idea with that is that higher skill day will be skilled around things like toes to rings, ring muscle ups, extra ropes for rope climbs, etc, etc. Okay, so the movements will go from just strictly bar muscle up work and that stuff to, again, strict strength for most of us, but for some of them which have got those high skills and want to practice those high skills, there'll be access to those high skills now. Saturday, we're going to continue with the same kind of context for the next couple of weeks. We've just moved to EMOMs for our skills because we're looking to increase our overall volume and our capacity. I know from experience myself and through one-to-one lifters that that way works. Just doing the simple 5 handstand push-ups for 8 minutes. Then next week maybe doing 6, 5, 5, 5, so 6 does make you more efficient, make you more better when you come to a Metcon. Increasing or periodizing and increasing your gymnastics week on week is the only way to increase volume. It also gives you an opportunity to practice. So EMOMs are great. How we're going to finish off this block is we're going to introduce some interference work. That sounds really complicated. Basically means we sit on a bike for a minute, then we do some gymnastics, so we're somewhat gassed, so it replicates more going into a Metcon. Saturday we'll have a partner team mod, and Thursday I'm not messing with the workouts, guys. We're still going to go over team partner mod. So they're the big changes. I'm looking forward to a new block. I'm hoping that after this block we can go back into a build block and start to work towards PBs again. But this block's really going to put us in a place where if we were to test our 5 rep max deadlift, our 5 rep max squat or something like that, we're highly likely to beat it. But the next block after this is where we're going to start to really look to ramp that back up, heading into September and October, and we're going to come out and get some really solid PBs. Okay, looking forward to it, guys.